going for a walk right now. I'm actually, I'm vlogging in public. There's no one else around, so I guess I feel comfortable enough doing it until a car passes, and then I'll like quickly hide the phone away and pretend I wasn't doing anything. We're almost at the top, so it'll be a nice view. In the words of Tom, would you just look at that view? Also, would you just listen to that construction site? That's crazy that you can hear it all the way over there. It's a little bit hazy today. It could be a little bit better, but still not too shabby. I bet you though, that house under construction right there, 30 million probably. I'm gonna guess somewhere in that ballpark. It's crazy. You can also see downtown off in the distance over that way. Again, a little bit hazy, but hey, it's cool. We'll come up here on another day when it's a little bit clearer, and you'll be like, man, look at that house. It's gonna be like 5 stories tall or something crazy. Anyway, I actually gotta run. I need to get to the gym for personal training because I'm sticking with it. Also, did I mention how self-conscious I am doing this in public? It's a good thing it's not super busy here, but I'm like whispering because I don't want people to overhear me and think I'm crazy. So the reason I was actually on that walk is I was scoping out a possible shortcut to and from my house. And you're thinking like, wait a minute, what does that even mean? In the world of Google Maps, like how do you even find a shortcut to your house? But I kid you not, it's like a little back alley thing that doesn't show up as a route on Google Maps, but you can take it and it is gonna save me so much time. It is amazing. I gotta head to my personal training, but when I get back, I'm gonna whip out the calculator and we're gonna math this up, like how much time I could potentially save with the shortcut. It's exciting. All right, we're finished up at the gym. Gotta get my protein in so that we can get swole. Do you even lift, bro? I know you're all like anxiously waiting on the math so we can figure out how much time I save with that shortcut. But I gotta get some groceries and then probably some food. Then we'll be good. We're currently between the hours of like 4 and 7, which is basically the worst time to drive around in LA, but I was already out of the house, so I was like, you know what? Let's just take care of some errands while we're at it, and it'll probably save us some time in the long run. I usually get groceries at Target, actually, which is a funny story. I mean, my fridge is usually not very stocked at all, so when I say I get groceries, I mean I get like a few pre-made sandwiches and some orange juice. So it's not really grocery shopping, but it's convenient. And then you can get whatever other stuff you need for your house in the same stop, you know. Sorry, actually, I do get fruit as well. That's like an important thing to state, because fruit's healthy, and I didn't mention it before, so you were all worried about my health. I know. You're so concerned for me. I really appreciate it, but I get fruit. Bananas, raspberries, that sort of stuff. It's good. Hey, look, it's the big yellow building from Grand Theft Auto. Whoa. It's actually a shopping mall, and it really needs some windows. Like, come on. Why no windows? Like, the shopping mall is on the very top part where all the yellow is, and the parking has windows. It's very odd. Apparently the police shop at Target too. Hey look, that's a pretty cool toy. I'd buy it if I didn't already have one. You should buy it. Hashtag sponsored. So there's this billboard that I just passed. I've seen it a few times. It's an advertisement for a water brand, but it's one of those like super premium water brands, and it's a woman laying on the beach in a bikini next to this bottle of water. And I'm just like, I don't understand, man. H2O is H2O, and the whole premium water brand thing, it just doesn't make sense to me, right? Like, I can understand with another drink, maybe you got something that tastes super phenomenal, but it's just water, right? Like, I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe they like put the Fountain of Youth inside of each one of those water bottles or something. I doubt it, but you never know. But I guess for now I'll stick to either the grocery brand water or out of the tap into the filter or something like that. I'm good with my generic H2O personally. So I'm like 95% sure that I was just eating dinner next to one of the guys from 3-6 Mafia. I didn't say anything, because even if I was right, I didn't want to be that guy who goes up to him while his mouth is full like, hey, are you that guy? You want to get a photo? You want to be in the vlog? So, but if any of you know, if one of the guys has a big like Illuminati tattoo on the back of his head who's in 3-6 Mafia, then that was him. Now, I'm sure for the last few minutes you guys have been absolutely dying to know what groceries I got. So you know how toy unboxing videos are super popular on YouTube? So we're going to change the metagame. We're introducing grocery unboxing videos here, It's gonna be the next big thing on YouTube.
First things first, because it didn't even fit in the bag, the orange juice with a hint of mango. We've got the raspberries ×2. Bananas ×3. They're looking a little green. We'll have to give them a few days and then they'll be good. The good old pre-made sandwiches. Amazing. And last but not least, just like the super duper health food. This stuff though is actually so tasty. Oh my God.
Also, hashtag not sponsored, but the Tube Heroes is.
Speaking of Tube Heroes though, I just got this in the mail. It's a product sample for some pajamas. You got me, you got Allie on there, and then there's some pants with some slime swords and headsets and stuff. Pretty sweet, man. We get to add another one to the wall of narcissism. Oh boy. Yep, I was definitely eating dinner next to him.
Illuminati confirmed.
It's now 69 days into 2016 and the Ford GT application process is still not here. I cry every time.
I had to take a shower. I was super sweaty after the gym. I know a lot of you have been so patiently waiting for me to do the calculation so we can figure out exactly how much time we're gonna save with the new driving shortcut. So let's do that.
Paper, pen, even though math should be done in pencil, and a calculator with a lot of... I really need to dust off the screen. Oh God. Now let's say for argument's sake I take an average of 1.5 trips a day out of the house, and this shortcut will save me about 5 minutes each way. So 5 times 2. We're being a little bit more conservative than I was on Twitter, but that's about 15 minutes a day in saved time. Now 15 times 7 equals 105 minutes each week that we're saving, and that's an hour and 45 minutes. 15 times 30 equals 450 minutes that we're saving every month. 15 minutes times 365 days over 60 minutes equals 91.25 hours per year saved, which divided by 24 hours equals approximately 3.8 days per year that we have saved with our little 5-minute shortcut.
Now, be honest with me. Earlier in the vlog when I brought up the shortcut, you didn't think the numbers were gonna add up like that. Just think of what you can do with 3.8 days, and that's 3.8 days round the clock, which is like 6 days of actual awake time. I just added 6 days to my year. This is a life-changing discovery. Oh my God. Come on, be honest. You didn't think it was gonna be that big of a deal, but it makes you think, right? Like, what else am I doing on a daily basis that's just 15 minutes, but it adds up, and it adds up. That 15 minutes a day turns into 6 waking days per year. Oh my God. Well then, I guess it's time to be a bit more productive with my life.
Thanks for bringing me back to reality, Mr. Calculator.
So I've been thinking about this over the past couple of days. Something that I would love to do, and I think it would be amazing, is to turn this space here into a game room. Hook up an Xbox One, a PlayStation 4 to the TV, even like an HTC Vive, because this whole space here could be used for a whole VR setup with the motion controllers and all that, and it could be amazingly immersive. Not even just for videos, but just if friends are over to be able to all sit down and do something really fun. I just think that would be great. Now, 16-year-old me absolutely hates me for this, but
I don't actually know how everything is hooked up to the TV in here through this whole home theater system that's in the closet, and then all the cables run through the walls and stuff, and I'm like, man, I'm actually probably gonna need to get some assistance in order to hook this up.
Because even if recording isn't the primary objective of setting this all up, to have the PC in there that can run the Vive, that can capture the Xbox, the PlayStation, would still be really good to have, I think. Except I'm like, how do I get it hooked up to the home theater thing? And back when I was like 16 or so, I was all about that stuff. And I was so stoked when I got like my first big TV and I knew everything about it. And now I'm like, I know computers, but not so much home theater. I do think it would be fun though to have the option to where myself and a friend or another YouTuber, like we can sit down on the couch, we could play some games together, record the gameplay, and then have some sort of camera on us here on the couch and edit that together. That'd be cool though, right? That'd be cool. So I'm like, yeah, I should try to make this happen.
So add another project to the list, I guess. I'm already getting some new furniture for in here. Getting a desk built out in here so we can hide all these wires that I know you guys love so much. And now add that to some home theater projects and we're all set to go.
And then add that into any additional house repairs that we have to do. And I say that sarcastically because I wanted to follow up on the last vlog because I got a lot of comments from people saying, man, you must have bought a lemon of a house if you have all these repairs to do. But the fact of the matter is that a house, no matter how new, even if it's perfectly constructed, it requires maintenance in order to keep it running. And I know a lot of the people watching and commenting are under 18, and therefore, unless you've helped your parents maintain your own house, like there's no firsthand experience to go off of there. But the amount that I've had to do to maintain this place is actually like relatively minimal in comparison to a lot of houses, especially older structures. So a house it's not like a phone that you just buy and it just works until you get a replacement to it. Like you always have to be putting work into it, and there's always gonna be things that you can do to it. Anyway, with that said, I think it's about time we end the vlog for the day because it's time to binge out on House of Cards and finish up the new season. And I'm not sure if this is going to be the last season, but I kind of hope it is. Not because the story is dragging on at all. On the contrary, like it's a phenomenal show. But because every season has 13 episodes, and the end of season 4 is going to be episode 52, which is a deck of cards for House of Cards. And I don't even think it's on purpose. I believe most Netflix shows actually have 13 episodes in a season. But how could you not, as a producer, just be like, hey, no, this is too perfect. We got to do it. I know it's a popular show and all, but come on. Some things are just meant to be. But anyway, I think it's about time we start watching. So thank you for watching the vlog. I hope you enjoyed. And stay tuned for more videos and stuff. Subscribe, like, and do whatever you want to do. And check out more vlogs in the playlist as well. I'll see you later.